There is a physical body that must live according to certain laws. And no matter how you say, consciousness changed, not changed, nothing will work. The cell, the first foundation of life, is an energy informational structure. Each cell is an independent personality with its own functional abilities. She highlights what she is supposed to by nature. And so be kind enough to look inside yourself, inside the body, and understand how it works, this body. But, I repeat, there are no diseases. The condition is there. If I didn't tell you, it was the autumn of 2009 year. Why am I against all these novelties, which are called nanotechnology, headed by Chubai? It's a crime. This is the same imposition, artificially imposed with the help of another wave characteristic, another effect on the cell, which cannot transfer to these effects. Now these very mobile phones have already appeared, which are videos. That's all. 10 to 15% is easily as much from this. Not to mention that children in China and Japan are forbidden to talk to the wrong people at all until they are 10 years old. Brains are melting. Brain cancer. Vision, hearing, unmanageable with children. This one. Money. Nobody is interested in anything else. And now, as a novelty, it's you watching who you're talking to. I once see a woman talking on the phone and feeding a baby. What are you doing? You can't do that. You can't watch TV when you feed the baby. Sing a song or turn on some classics. That's all. Already the person will be already sick. But today, it is elevated to the rank of Lai, and even more so Chubai, who are given a lot of money. But now you think that nanotechnology in China has been pushed to the limit. He takes it from there, as if these nano are being made for Russia, with the consequences that follow from this. And so, the whole question is that with regard to the fact that we have been entangled with a connection, we are already actually being poisoned with these drugs. And I think that this medicine is poison. Believe me, here on one of the pages it says cosmonaut's first aid kit. There are actually 12 copyright certificates in this first aid kit. This is a very complex system that allows an astronaut to take medicine so that it does not fall out into the cabin if he changes his mind to hide it again. Moreover, the best pharmacists of the country worked. I even had to come up with a medicine called phenibut. This is the only medicine awarded the state prize in Russia. Phenibut from the word phenio. Well, that's it. It's getting to the light bulb. Relieves any stress. There was no such medicine for a long time. It was released in Riga. Now it has already appeared. In my opinion, Mogilev or some city is now releasing phenibut. And everything else, and with each drug somewhere, well, 5 to 8, a maximum of 10% beneficial effect. That's 90% of it. It's a scary thing. It's a toxic substance for the liver. With the consequences that follow from this, I repeat. And that's why we have patients who come to our center, in a week, in 10 days, they chop off quarters, half, and then throw them away. Well, just in case, he carries it in his pocket. You never know what will happen. There's either a diabetic, or the same Chris, who will rise where. Well, I'm describing there, that there really is no heart here. It's the doctors who are deceiving you. And even Bozwishvili, he heard from me for the first time, that you are just deceiving people. There is a pump for pumping liquid back and forth. But there is no heart here. This is the soul, where the ko is located, the heart freezes. When you are admiring something, you are admiring some kind of beauty. But the worst thing is when you wear crosses, and there is Jesus Christ. And he sleeps the king, it was painful for him. The most powerful negative information is coming, the heart chakra. The cross is still fine, the connection of the highest, and with the mundane. And when there's still Jesus Christ, and even with children, it's not a trifle. From the point of view of bioenergetics, this is a very bad thing. Keep in mind. And there they sell crosses and gilded, silver, whatever. Slowly, gradually, your energy system is being taken out of balance. By the way, here is the latest magazine Nature and Man, who receives it. It says that there is such a logical catastrophe. What I told you about. But the whole point is that the energy of the Earth is changing at the same time. Scientists have proved that the energy of the Earth has now weakened by 18 to 20%. We don't understand it yet, but the cells already feel the lack of this energy. Well, I'm saying that it was clear to you, the battery is running out. You have two field shells, this is the one that protects, or rather, confuses our body. He is at arm's length, normal. So there today scientists are already writing, this bioenergetic shell has already decreased by 10, 15, 20 centimeters in humans. Fear, uncertainty, inability to figure out what happened. A lot of energy is spent on overcoming this negativity. And the energy goes as if nowhere. And the energy, you should know that you loved, worked, created, rejoiced, and this is not there. So this is Patrusenko, with whom I had the good fortune to work, for a very long time. I helped him a lot. He developed magnetotrons. According to its structure, the gradient corresponds exactly to the Earth's magnetic field. This is an institute in Rostov, and in Taganrog, she had a salt-making workshop there, where they took ferrite. Aphorite is iron. And with rare earth elements, these magnetotrons were gradually interfered with and prepared. Now, we have taken Lyudmila Stepana and brought her. These magnetotrons are embedded in bracelets, and the bracelet itself has a rather original fracture. There's a snake's head, and all that, wisdom. And the most important thing is that in just half a minute, in a minute, this biofield will increase to 2 or 2.5 meters. Only the first 7 days, you need to carry at least 7 to 8 hours. Some of us have been there, they drag us around, they forgot to take them off at night. And after 3 or 4 days, they literally inflate like a balloon. 7 hours, no more. In a week, please. But most importantly, this thing correlates your emotional state. This energy saves you. And by the way, the disease does not begin here, but here. These Milano, which I was talking about, he treats at the energy level. He doesn't touch your body. He knows what's broken there. Energy. If you have normal energy, well, like Duracell, these batteries have been recharged, and you have no problems. That's the main thing. Here is the bioenergetic essence. There are written about it in detail. Only you have to read and know. So, the main thing is that there are no diseases as such. The condition is there. It depends on many factors. This is ecology. This is social tension. This is psychology. This is an information load that crosses all boundaries today. You probably noticed, if anyone has been abroad, there is nowhere such a bacchanal as we have. This is murder, this is violence, this is crazy sex. That is, as if we were born. This is the whole charm of our life, our stare. But no. Each of us was born to multiply life on this earth, to make it better. And it is not materialization that underlies it, but a moral, spiritual essence, which is being killed in Russia today, completely according to the model of what it imposes on us.